Hi there, I'm Susan Beyer. This is Fun with Research. Thanks for joining me today. A lot of my thought leadership clients have a very simple question as we get started, and it is, where are we going to get respondents for our survey? We don't have access to those people in our database. Maybe those people aren't our clients, but our clients' clients. How are we going to get a hold of those folks? And while there are a variety of options, my favorite answer is always partners, other organizations that are willing to distribute the survey invitation on your behalf. And there's a couple of reasons why partners are so great. First of all, they have access to the respondents that you don't. And if they are willing to distribute the survey on your behalf, you can get those respondents without a cost, which is terrific. But number two, and I think one thing that people maybe don't realize, is the opportunity that comes out of building relationships with partners who are serving the same kinds of prospects you are, or of access to the clients of your clients, that kind of thing. Really, really powerful. It can be a huge benefit when sharing your thought leadership, but in my experience, it brings many benefits beyond that as well. So that's what we're going to talk about today, is how to get partners engaged in your thought leadership research. So let me give you an example of this. I'm working on a new research series now for Audience Audit. We are going to be exploring how agency owners and strategists are sort of tackling the biggest challenges that they have these days. And it'll be an annual series, and we're going to need to research agencies. Now, while I have some agencies in my own database, it's not a huge number of them by research terms, where we really want hundreds of respondents for thought leadership research. And so I am engaging partners in this research. So I'm lucky in that I know other organizations that are serving agencies. And these folks are often sort of at the top of their game. They're the premier providers of services for agencies. And they are willing to distribute the survey on my behalf because again, that'll give them something to talk about too. And most providers doing thought leadership like these are always looking for new and helpful information that they can share with their audiences. So not only am I building relationships with organizations in cases where I don't necessarily have one right now, but these folks, because they are thought leaders themselves, these organizations have conferences, blogs, podcasts, books, video series, all sorts of other platforms that they use to share their own thought leadership on. And as partners in my research, they will be sharing the results of that research for the benefit of their customers and prospects as well. So works out really, really well for me. But as you can see, it's going to work out really well for them too. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to brainstorm your partner options if you're thinking about research for your thought leadership. Consider the clients and prospects that you know. Do they have access to the right people to participate in the study? Think about organizations who are also serving the respondents you need, but maybe they're serving them in different ways. Maybe they're offering different products and services. And here is a great trick for this, okay? Check the list of sponsors to conferences, watering holes, where these respondents are going to get information and advice, okay? If you look at the sponsor list, yes, you should absolutely be talking to the organization, the association, whoever's putting on the conference itself. But in addition, if you check out the sponsor list, chances are you're going to find a really robust list of organizations who are also serving those people, your ideal respondents for your study, and are already investing against getting in front of those folks in these watering hole spaces. Often, even if you don't have any contact with those folks now, you could reach out and say, hey, I'm doing this thing. I'm trying to reach these people. We both serve these people. You have these people. Would you be willing to distribute the survey on my behalf? And in exchange, you're going to get access to the research. You're going to be able to talk about it. And we'll also show you the people that you source from your own invitations and their responses compared to everybody else who participated in the study. So you get some real insight into your own population partner as part of engaging in this. And it doesn't cost you any money to do so. I'm not asking for any money. So I want you to get your team together. I want you to think about brainstorming some really good partner options and think about those sponsored lists in addition to the folks putting on the conferences or the folks who are hosting podcasts intended for these folks, etc. In short, partners can be a terrific way to source respondents, but I think even more importantly, they can really build relationships that are long-standing for you in terms of being able to share your thought leadership, learn from other folks serving these audiences to great benefit to you both. I know that I've seen that in my own efforts in engaging partners with our research here at Audience Audit, and I'm sure that you could find that too. If you are thoughtful about this engagement strategy, not only will you get a lot out of it, but your partners will too, and they'll remember you for that. I hope that's helpful. You can always find us at Fun with Research. I'm Susan Beyer. We'll see you next Friday.